pretty cold out here. Just had to run outside for a minute, guys. Crack that green screen open. Oh. All right. Just in talking with T-Bone in Discord. I feel like going live. I feel like doing it. Why not? Nothing going on. I feel like gaming. So I'm just gonna come in and hang out. Up to 210 subs. Wowee. I could do some more editing like I was doing the other night. Do I want to? That is the question. All right. Okay, all messages are on. We ready? Just gonna sit here and hang out and just wait. I'm willing to do that because I did last night, and look what happened. So let's see what happens tonight. I was here earlier and I received some love. Met some new people. It's late Sunday night, early Monday morning. Hey, look who it is. Yeah, I couldn't sleep either. That I tried. I'm glad you're back, buddy. Did you sub, by the way? Must have. Thank you. That's awesome. I'm glad you came back. Oh boy. If you don't mind me asking you a question, do you have PTSD, Budro? Because that's something that I just got diagnosed with a couple years ago is PTSD, and I have anxiety problems. Well, I did. Um, Gonna get a little personal here, but I had to get some help for it, and ever since I did that, I felt like I've gotten control of my life back. So maybe that's some of the reason. Maybe you're dealing with some of your past issues from from the military. I don't know. Listen, homie, you can admit anything here. I have it. I was robbed at gunpoint. I worked. I was assistant manager um, of a convenience store, and I got robbed at gunpoint by two guys. I can sit here and tell you that I have PTSD, probably as bad, if not worse, maybe the same amount as you. Doesn't mean you're a bad person. You're not a bad person. I don't even know you, and I'm going to tell you that you're not a bad person. Just because you have PTSD doesn't mean anything negative about you. It doesn't change your character. Nothing. But if you haven't been diagnosed and you're not being treated, it just means that you're living life differently than what you should be living life. And it doesn't mean that you need to take pills or oh yeah, homie, I know exactly what you mean. You might not think that you're thinking about it, but up here always thinks about it. And then here always thinks about it. Well, I just came back live again. I'm glad you stopped in, buddy. That's what I was always telling myself, that my problems weren't from the robbery. It wasn't from the PTSD. And that's why I literally kept telling myself that, well, I was wrong. And ever since I started going to therapy and doing this kind of stuff has been helping me. Listen, I know that you're used to surviving and getting through all the negative by yourself, but just reaching out and asking for help doesn't make you any less of a man. If you want to ask me, any person that goes through the military and comes out and has a family and can hold their own, that's a man. That in my book. Um, but just because you're asking for help doesn't make you any less of a person, a man, anything. You're not going to lose anything in my book. Actually, I think it takes a bigger person to admit their faults and ask for help. I do it every day. I ask help from everybody, because to me, a real human being with balls or any kind of guts asks for help. It takes a team to be able to survive this world. I mean, that's why I got married. I found somebody that I knew that could ride this wave with me to the end. If that makes any sense. I mean, aircrew boy, I've met some. Oh, homie. How long has it been since you've been out of the military? Something that I've learned about PTSD is the longer you sit and the longer you let it get worse, a year. Oh boy, the longer you sit and the longer you let it get worse, the worse it's going to get. Untreated PTSD can be very dangerous for you, for all your loved ones. You don't sleep normal. You probably don't eat, probably like you should. But maybe just you admitting everything to me, maybe that's the start of it. Yeah, right. You know, they say there's reasons for everything, right? You believe in God, right? I normally don't talk about politics or religion, but well, it's nice meeting you, Garrett. My first name is Brian, but I like everybody to call me by my last name. It's Beachy. You can call me the Beach. But Garrett, I believe, I do believe there is a God, and there's a reason why we're all here. I don't talk about politics. I don't talk about religion. But I think there's a reason why you and I just met tonight. Even if you weren't in the military, we'd still be having the same conversation that we're having right now. And something that I've learned through this whole process is you're not in this fight by yourself, okay? Because that's what I was doing. I was literally saying that this was my fight. Garrett, today I think that changes, okay? Anytime you need to talk, I don't care what it is. If you don't want it aired out on here, well then we can change that. We can figure something else out that you and I can talk about whatever it is you might be bothering you. I know exactly what you're going through. Might not be the same because my PTSD and your PTSD was obviously triggered different. Mine was from a robbery, yours from the military, but I was told that my PTSD was as bad as people in the military because I left it go for 7 years. I'll tell you how bad it was for me. I'll literally tell you. Zombies in Call of Duty or any scary game that I would play that would literally trigger me off. I would sweat. I would literally sit and I would sweat to the point where my underwear would stick, well, my boxers would stick fast to me. Do I have an iPhone? No, sir. No, sir. I'm an Android guy. If you have Discord or you have Facebook or Instagram, oh yeah, oh yeah, homie, real deal. Um, as I say, if you want to add me on Discord, you can. beachy570. I wish T-Bone was here. He'd add you for me. You'll meet him too. T-Bone is one of my mods. He's actually a manager of my channel. His real name is Trevor. He goes by Acidic Beats. He's a younger gentleman that has the brain of. Oh, he's so smart. But yeah, homie, my phone's on all the time. So you ever need to reach out and talk, you can send me a message on Discord after we become friends. You're gonna have to add me, buddy, because I'm on my phone. I can't do anything. And T-Bone's not here, so there's nothing I can really do at the moment. Wait, let me see if I can. Channel activity. Well, you can do all that once we once we link up in Discord. There he is. There he is. There he is. There's my man, T-Bone. Thank you, homie. Garrett, Trevor, I'd like you two to meet. Damn. Yeah, Garrett, I'm looking forward to getting to know you, buddy. Then I got somebody else that knows what I'm going through. I mean, I can kind of, give you some tips of the shit that I learned how to deal with this stuff, but now I got somebody else to relate to. Uh-oh. T-Bone, you want to help him out? I don't know what Discord you added. Oh no, T-Bone, what I need you to do is drop my Discord link for him so he can add me. My bad, homie. Because for some reason I can't. Well, I know why I can't, because I'm on my phone and I can't do anything on here. So just give us a second, Garrett. We'll get you. I would say, Garrett, do you have Discord on your phone? If you just go into Discord and just search for me. Just search beachy570 and you should be able to find me. I appreciate that, man. And thanks for stopping in. I mean, if you wouldn't have stopped in, we wouldn't be having this conversation. All right, man. Just got it. I literally just got it. Thank you. We good. Oh. Ooh. Listen, my guy, you got to change that diet too. I know I need to lose some weight, but yeah, I got it. I got it, my guy. But as I was saying, that diet of yours got to change. Okay? Eating once a week, that's not cool. And I know your sleeping schedule's off, which mine is too, but I'm starting to get mine under control, my PTSD, so I feel a lot better than what I did 5 months ago. What are some of your hobbies, bud? Other than, what'd you say, watching? You were gonna watch some channel, some movie or something, and then you see me on. Okay, so I gotta ask, why do you think that's funny? I just want to know why you think that's funny. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sounds about right. That's not funny. It sounds normal to me. It sounds very normal to me. There's nothing funny about that. I mean, with what I know about you, and nothing funny about that, brother. That is absolutely normal. And I bet I could tell you another fact. You don't have to tell me this, but I bet I can tell you another fact about yourself. You want to know what that is? Actually, I can tell you two facts. One, I can tell you're smart. Two, you have money. And I bet you manage your money very well. And the only reason why you're uncomfortable with yourself is because of that PTSD. But it's just your thinking is wrong. That's it. That's the only thing here. The only thing that's different. There's nothing funny here. There's nothing wrong. Your thought process is just a little different. That's it. If you'd stop thinking, no wait, I don't want to say this. It makes sense. I'm gonna say something to you, Garrett, that might sound a little funky, but take all that negativity, get rid of it, all of it. You have to like what you see in the mirror every time you look in the mirror. Like right now, I'm looking in the mirror. What I see, I like. Okay, I am very comfortable money wise, but who cares about that? I am ready to love and send some pics to you on Discord. We'll do that then. We'll do that. But you have to first accept who you are. That's not hard to do. I mean, you're a vet. You accomplished something that not a lot of people do. What branch were you in, homie? Nah. Wait, no. I asked you a question. I asked you an important question. What branch were you in? I don't want to know. I don't want to know all that yet. Don't air out any more of the negativity. I told you, forget about the negativity. Air Force. All right. One of the hardest branches to go through. So let's put that out there now. Another big bragging right you have. You went through one of the hardest branches of the military, and you're retired now at the age of 30. Okay. You got a pension coming in? Here we go. Here come the long list of achievements. This is what I'm talking about. I know exactly what that means. Pat yourself on the back, bro. So you've had some bumps in your life. Everybody does. But look where you're at now. So you're divorced. Okay. Do you guys have kids together? You have any kids? I was a crew chief. Yes, you were one of the top dogs. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. That changes it. Well, at least you got another big positive. You're a father. Stand proud, homie. When you stand up, you need to pat yourself on the back and stand proud. I'm going to show you something. My best friend, actually, no, my brother, he is one of the managers on my stream. Moved to actually joined the Coast Guard a couple years ago, and I had this made for him. Now tell me, it's a light shade. Isn't that cool? I hope you can see the whole top of it. Should be able to. Let me tell you what. I kind of shed a tear a little bit when I got this. This was He has no idea, and hopefully he doesn't see us before he gets it. So I know what it means to be in the military. I know how bad the military can fuck you up. A lot of civilian friends would not do that. Just pay yourself on the back for being a good friend like that. He's not just my friend. That's why I did that. He's not just my friend. He's my brother. His mom and my mom were best friends when we were kids. His mom died when we were little of cancer, and then 25 years later, my mom died of cancer. So we're brothers. We don't even classify each other friends anymore. We're brothers. When he moved to Florida to join the military, I felt like I lost my best friend. But over the years, because of the distance, we've gotten so close. So I feel like I have to do special shit like that for him. Because I want him to know how special he actually is. And it's not just because he's my best friend. He was in the Coast Guard. He graduated the top. He was a top student in the class. And boot camp for military, the worst is the Coast Guard, is what they say. So to be the top class in a Coast Guard boot camp, that's oh oh you just said this key word. I see boat fishing. Oh, homie, listen, the guy that I golf with, Ed, he lives down there in Florida, and that's what he does. He goes out fishing like every weekend. So now you're, oh my lord. The first week of April, I'll be in Pensacola, Florida. If you're more than welcome to come up if you want. There's going to be a shitload of us. Oh, it's going to be a wedding, but then it's going to be a party afterwards. I'll be like, oh my Lanta. You know how much fun that would be? I could not on. I'd have to make it just a special trip just to come down, because that'd be a whole week. That would be so much fucking fun, bro. Oh my Lanta. Sit out there on the ocean for a whole day. That's the best in the world. No, I can't. Not until my live's over. I can't do anything until my live's over. So, wait. Yeah, I can't. It's gonna send me out. Excuse me. Well, I can't. Wait. I know what I can do. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Give me 1 second, guys. Holy shit. I've never actually rode a jet ski. I want to. the wife's PC and I'm getting on Discord. So give me a hot minute here. Alright, bud, I just accepted your no. I just added you to my server too. Send down the road that we can voice chat to each other. Alright, now. I have YouTube Premium too, but when you're doing a live, you can't multitask. Alright, I just seen your message. Sweet. Holy shit and caboodles. Oh yeah, you're just a youngin'. But that's fine, buddy. So, with you being a big fisherman, what's your favorite fish to eat? I gotta ask. And okay, now wait. What's your favorite food, or what's your favorite fish to eat, and what's your favorite fish to catch? This could be interesting. Oh, if you didn't hear what I asked, part two of a question. What's your favorite fish to eat, and what's your favorite fish to catch? Okay. You too. Never heard of that one before. Red snapper. That's what Ed said. This you Florida boys like your red snappers. I gotta try it. First week of April, I told Ed, bring me some red snapper. How do you recommend it? Like what should I do to it? Should I smoke it? Should I fry it? Should I grill it? How do you recommend it? Uh-huh. Okay. I was wondering like why you weren't saying nothing back. Yeah, I can't. I can see them, but they're small on my phone or on my watch, so I'll look at them then. Okay. Okay. That's okay. Me, I think I'm gonna try it in the smoker. My best friend's gonna be getting a big ass smoker, so I seen some of them on my watch, but I'm back in my game room. I'll look them at them then. Uh, so what do you do for fun? You tell me some of your hobbies, homie. I mean, yeah, there's always that, but that's too. Eh, I'd rather smoke it. Well, I ride my Harley sometimes. That's something I never got into. Something I never. I don't know. I have a lot of biker friends, and just something I never got into. You work on shit in your garage. So you're a mechanic all the time. Always tinkering with something, right? You one of those guys? Oh, well that's cool. Shit, that's really cool. So, why don't you do videos of you building RC cars? You ever think of that? You seem to be good with your hands, so why not? I like whiskey. Is that a brand of RC cars? Yeah, I don't know too much about that. I know the basics, but that's about it. What's up, guys? Thanks for stopping in. Hey, what's up, girl? Thanks for stopping in. Hope you're feeling better. Hope your migraine went away. Good deal. Good deal. I don't know if anybody ever told you this, but if you can get honey, raw honey, it cures a lot of things. Oh, sweet. You're going to school? Well, that's awesome. I don't really do anything cool, man. I just bought some new wheels for my truck. Well, anything cool? Sounds like you're living life. That's cool. And Mira, yeah, like I said, get some honey. Get some raw honey. Take a shot of raw honey every morning. That'll help you out. That's what I do. When I start feeling like I'm starting to get sick, raw honey and some orange juice. Now that you're sick, just take 2 tablespoons, one in the morning, one at night. You'll feel better. Thanks for stopping. I appreciate it. Hope you feel better soon. Honey is amazing. What it does for the immune system is straight amazing. No, 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 Garrett. You were correct when you said the honey and the lemon juice, but not the salt. No, sir. Salt ruins it. But honey, I just take raw honey, tablespoons, and just. So, what kind of truck do you got, Garrett? Eh, no, I disagree with that statement. Uh, Salt is good for sodium replenishment. Well, we'll have Discord here in a minute. We're just doing this live thing right now. I'm just hanging out. Just ah, oh my Lanta. And now he has. What color is it? It's probably sexy. What? Oh my. Watch is reflecting off the camera. Oh my god. Yeah. Sexy truck. Mm-hmm. What year is it? Oh. Yeah, it's probably a hard top too, isn't it? I don't. Okay, so we have the same taste in trucks, but cars, I like Trans Ams. Has to be has to have the W2 package. But I mean, Corvettes are nice. Is it standard? If it's not standard, if there ain't that third pedal, it ain't a real car in my book. Holy shit. You got toys. You got lots of toys. Oh my lord. That's all I drive is standard. I have a Chevy Cruze. All right, I'll look at all the photos then. But yeah, my car is standard. That's all I drive. Driving the wife's car is funny. Driving an automatic, it's too ugh. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Me and Garrett having a little heart to heart. Just sitting here shooting the shit. I also have $50,000. Holy shit. Uh, yeah, it's something I got to work through yet. I'm not. I'm not good with guns. The wife has one, and I don't fuck with guns. I feel like God gave me with one, two, and I can hold my own if I need to. I don't need a gun. I don't hunt. I've never needed a gun to protect me. I'm not I'm not doing it. So, I mean, to go to the range, maybe I've done that a couple times. I haven't done that lately. In the last 10 years, I haven't. But I don't know. Maybe that's something I need to talk to my therapist about, maybe work through. What? There it goes. Yeah. I don't do fireworks anymore. I haven't shot a gun in years. There's a lot of things that I don't do that I used to do. But I'm not saying that can't ever happen again. Just saying maybe not right now. I tell you something I really want to do. I can't find anybody to do it with me. Maybe you're the guy. I want to go in a Shark Tank in the ocean with some crazy son of a bitch as me. How about the Shark Tank idea? Are you down, homie? Are you crazy as I am? I've never like swam in the ocean, so to speak, or I've never like snorkeled or anything like that, but I want to fucking learn and I want to go in a Shark Tank so fucking bad. I think that'd be so much fun. I want I want the biggest sons of bitches to come up and like in the movies and you know, that's what I want. I think that'd be so much fun. What do you think? I won't. No, homie. I want the fucking craziest of the craziest. I want the biggest and the baddest, the meanest. I don't want no little bit sharks. I want them. I want as big as they come. I don't care. I'm not. I'm definitely not afraid. That's for sure. I mean, I don't do heights, but I wanna go in a fucking Shark Tank with like four or five and swimming around, and we just hanging out in that cage. That's what I want. That'd be sweet. That'd be fucking dope, bro. That would be fucking. That'd be awesome. That would be awesome. Ooh. That was a good one. Where the hell T-Bone went? I can take. I know what you mean, homie. All right. All right. Give me 1 second. Cut my green screen. I'll go back out. He says that I'm the only one in here. Oh. All right, where can I set this baby? Eesh. All right. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. See, you have a lot to be proud of. A lot to be proud of, my guy. All right, I'm gonna sit on my little couch for a minute and just relax. Oh, yeah. I should be able to do the green screen sitting here. There we go. Money doesn't fix anything. All right, I've had enough of that green screen for right now. There we go. No, money doesn't fix anything, buddy. And are you sure you have depression? Homie, I don't think you're depressed. You have the same thing I do. I think you just have PTSD very bad. I mean, let's be real. You just sat here and what for the last 50 minutes? Just spilled out your heart to me? Is that depression? I don't think that's. If you're depressed, you wouldn't be talking to me at all. What you ordering, homie? Oh boy. All right, Garrett. Send me your number on Discord. I'll end the stream and I'll call you. How about that? I'm not sure what that means. All right. I'm gonna end this stream, guys. So I'm gonna talk to Garrett for a little while. Thanks everybody that stopped in. Garrett's already calling me. I'm gonna decline. I'll call you here in a minute. All right, guys. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks everybody for the love. Bye, guys.